Hello, and welcome to my secret channel. I am playing right now the Better MC 5. I think y'all know what that means. I'm making a Minecraft series. So, I'm gonna let future me explain the entire motive behind here because I cannot be bothered right now. I'm just gonna start playing. Future me here. I am doing this to get more consistent with my upload speed. I don't know why I couldn't bother to say a single sentence during my gameplay, but now you gotta inconvenience me in the future, now do ya? I turned on the bonus chest, so it should be somewhere around here. Just gotta look for it. I want to take time to admire this place, but survival is key right here. I only have so much time until the night falls. Where the heck is the bonus chest, dude? It's gonna be impossible to find it on the minimap, I'll tell you that much. For those of you wondering why I turned the bonus chest on, especially for those of you who know me, it's just to make things go a bit faster. Because I don't know, I don't feel like restarting this game from complete scratch. But that's kind of annoying. I still don't have the bonus chest, so. Oh wait, is that it down there? It is! Look at it. It's right there. Found it. Finally. Alright, I'm just gonna break this entire chest. I'm taking all of them. Oh no. I'm lagging. Okay. Alright. So I need food. I need wool for a bed, unless this structure that's very quickly got in my eye right before I even started talking this episode has a bed inside of it. I want to be cautious here because I don't know what's in it. I'm looking on the minimap and these are armor stands and stuff, but I don't know if there are spawners inside of this place. So I want to be very careful and keep in mind that cheats and that stuff are completely off on this world. That does limit the stuff that I'm able to do, but it makes it more impressive when I'm playing this game on like this really hard mod on like complete like cheats off. Actually, it's not called cheats anymore. It's called commands. That's right. This tall parley grass looks like wheat. All right. Well, we've got a sign right here. I'm not going 1,900 blocks that way. At least not yet. But I assume usually when I see these things, it always points to like a village. I mean, of course, I'm not going to find a village because my render distance isn't far enough, but I swear, that's always where it ends up going. And I want to be careful to also not break this because I kind of want to get a village. Advancement made. Curses. Oh no, it doesn't bring it up in the chat, so that means I can't click on it. Oh, that's not good. Alright, where was this curses made? Where? Oh, here it is. Curses. Find the path. Oh, what is this? When dungeons arise. Okay, so this is a dungeon. I have no idea what mod this is from. It doesn't sound good. But I'm gonna go in here, just take a little peek in here. I'm not gonna be too worried about survival here. Wow, it takes a really long time to get up here. Why do I have to walk up all these stairs? Like, can you at least make these stairs more useful by raising the angle to 45 degrees? That reset like half of my progress. You gotta be kidding me. This is some shitty craftsmanship. Alright, hopefully I can set up camp in here. I would imagine I'm in distance to set off any spawners if there are any. Though I'm still on the fence on if this place is even safe, because this is from like a dungeons mod, and we all know how not good those are. How much more likely it is for monsters to be in it. If I ever renovate this place, make it my home, I'm definitely gonna upgrade these shitty stairs. That was a nightmare to get up. Hello? Anyone home? Okay, so I didn't need to make a crafting table. That's good to know. We got some gold right here. Some coal. Alright, it doesn't seem... Oh! I see a skeleton on the minimap. That's not a good sign. I don't think there's anyone in here. This is a hot tub. This is some armor. I'll take the armor. You got a closet too. That's interesting. It's an outdoor area. Okay, so I'm seeing skeletons on the mini-map right now. I don't... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was what I was worrying about. Alright. What am I gonna do now? Kind of just ruined my chance. This is a bit awkward. You know, I'm debating whether or not I should go back in for my stuff, because aren't I just gonna die again? You know, before this, I was challenging myself to play Minecraft in like the earliest releases of Minecraft, and it's really nice to come back to the new stuff and just appreciate how far this has come. Not only just for Minecraft itself, but also for the mods surrounding it, because Minecraft would not at all be what it is today without mods. So there are more skeletons on the map right now. So it's nice that there's no skeletons on the lower part of this dungeon. That's something that I can really appreciate. God damn it. Why is this thing so strong? Okay. Something tells me I'm not going back in there for my stuff then. That's a disappointment. Now I have to wait out the night. Okay, so I know that a lot of you guys are gonna think that this is a very cheap move, and you're right, but I don't feel like getting my stuff, and I didn't really make progress inside of this world, so I just recreated the world. But that's not really a problem for me. Heck, it's not even an annoyance. So let's just collect this stuff again. Hopefully I'll get better loot chest luck. A little bit, yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna hold off on this thing. I think I'm probably just gonna set up like a little dirt house next to it and live in there until I can conquer what's inside. And pretty sure there's like a woodcutter's delight inside of this mod as well, this mod pack. So that collecting wood is going to be no problem. But I said said dirt house for a reason, and that's because I want it to look comically bad. No, then again, I think a dirt house can also look really nice if you just make it look not so square and sharp edge. Though there's not really any places where I can do that. The worst part about tall grass is that you can't see anything. I really don't like that. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I have actually played on this map before, quite a lot actually. I've even defeated the Ender Dragon. But thing about me is that I haven't played that in a very long time. I used to be invited to a Minecraft SMP, and that's when it kind of just stopped. I need to decide where is the place where I should start chopping down trees. This looks like a very dense forest over here. So the thing about this is that, oh wait a minute, look at this. It's like a house over here. Maybe I can set up shelter in there. Can I see it from here? No. So the thing about trees is that this all looks nice, and if this is where I'm probably gonna start living, then I don't want to cut down the trees around it, because that just that kills the beauty, you know? So what I'm gonna do instead is find a different area to chop down most of my trees. And it's good to just chop down 1 or 2 trees to get some resources. But at the very same time, I don't want to. This is like, something about me. I don't know how to build nice things when it comes to nature. You know, all of those Minecraft builds that look like super cool natural things that don't look man-made. Yeah, I'm not good at building those. So, I'm much better at building very industrial things, which is probably not the best thing for this mod pack. This is a place to be more creative inside of like a naturalist type of way. But I'm more of the industrialist type of guy. It's kind of like me in Satisfactory. In Satisfactory, I have this mentality where I just destroy this entire planet by industrializing everything, turning everything into a factory or a warehouse and stuff like that. The plan there is not necessarily to colonize a planet or just learn about a planet. The plan there is to just ruin the planet with a bunch of manufacturing. And that's kind of my same mentality with Minecraft. All of this is supposed to just look industrial, even though inside of this it's not exactly the same as Satisfactory. Because there's no factory lines inside of Minecraft. So, believe it or not, this house, I've actually been in this house before. You see, this house is actually pretty common inside of the Better MC, and last time I've been in this house, it was in the Better MC 4. I say common because this is something that you can run into a couple of times throughout any playthrough. I haven't been so lucky to get this when I really needed it on my live streams or other times where I really needed to find shelter. I remember one time I set up camp, or I didn't even set up camp, I set up shelter. Not even shelter, I set up home. I set up a home inside of a pirate ship. I took over a pirate ship. This is just crazy stuff, mate. Alright, so a lot of the stuff here is already set up for us. So now, I can just try to start chopping down trees. And, this is like a temporary home here. Wow, there's like a weird line throughout here. It's really weird. So, now I gotta think, where is the... What the hell? It's an arrow pointing me up. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted here. I can't lose focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, there's a bunch of structures around too. This is another thing about the Better MC mod. The structures are very obvious, but you can never tell what they are unless you're up against them. Or unless you already know what they are. Like, this is a house. This is a campsite. And again, I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I need to collect wood, and I think this is probably the best way to do it. So, I guess I'm just gonna start chopping down trees with my axe. Maybe build a few bridges to get from my house to over there. So I guess one of the things I would want to build is a house. What am I saying? Not a house, a freaking boat. So I can get there and back. And this timber mod is super cool, dude. So I didn't use the crafting table over there, or I didn't bring the crafting table from over there. That's my bad. Let's go and build a boat. Actually, I need more planks. I tend to have a crafting table on me at all times. That's really no problem for me, but as someone that's trying to save on resources, or at least at the moment, it's not good. It's not good early game to be cutting corners as much as you can at every possible turn. The really scary thing about this is that I don't know if it's possible to replant these trees, because oh, actually, never mind. I thought that this was gonna be like a birch tree, but then I see the sapling and I'm like, okay, no, I can replant this forest. So now that that's off my chest, just gonna grab this. You always gotta replant the trees, kids. Okay. Now, let's go and create another axe. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't be collecting wood like this. I should just be going mining first. So I'm gonna take a bit of this that doesn't look ugly. Replant some of these trees. And head back to the house so I can figure out where I'm gonna start mining. Saw a few caves back over there, but I don't want to travel all the way over there and back for a mining trip. So I have to find a new one. Or I can go ocean mining, which is just the underwater caves and stuff. A bit more risky if you don't have enough doors, but whatever. Alright, good storage calls for good times. Alright, so I'm gonna take a lot of wood with me and my sticks. Leave the crafting table up in the corner, same with the boat. I don't think I need to bring anything else with me, so I'm just gonna start searching. Actually, I need to go to sleep first. You can only sleep at night. As close to night as we're gonna get on this server. I really hate this. When your only goal at the moment is to go to sleep, but you can't even go to sleep. It won't let you. Like, just let me go to sleep. Getting more sleep is good in Minecraft. Actually, I shouldn't be complaining to Minecraft. I should be complaining to Mojang. They don't let their workers sleep, do they? Best place to search for caves is a mountain. Especially for what we need, which is just some coal, iron, basic stuff. Actually, fun fact about Minecraft. I didn't know this up until a couple years ago, but iron has a higher chance of spawning inside of mountains. That's crazy, dude. It used to be like the deeper you go, the more common anything is, but now, yeah, there's actually a lot more going on with it, so you have to learn a lot more about this. So that fun fact really just not only makes you start to question things, but it's also a good questioning, because you would be lost without it. Alright, gonna collect about 3 stones so I can make a stone axe, and that's all I need. Still looking for a cave entrance. I really don't want to go strip mining inside of this mountain, so I really hope I can come across one of them. That one's in the ground, but I don't think I'm gonna be very lucky finding one in the mountain. So I think I'm just gonna take this one. Oh, well, I'm kind of unlucky because this one is a ravine, but also a bit lucky because that's a geo right there. But the real question is, how am I gonna get down there? Because again, it's a ravine. I don't want to die. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I guess we're not taking that one. Oh, we have what seems to be a updated outpost in the distance. I feel like that's very rare for today's standards, or not today's standards, for the better MC standards, because like there's so much other structures that can be taken up by it. And again, about the cave, it's more of a ravine or just a dark hole in the ground. It's disappointing. I'm looking Oh, I just remembered. Those caves don't exist anymore. I've been remember what I said earlier about me doing that challenge to myself where I went back into older updates? I think I just forgot that caves like that don't exist anymore. It's kind of sad, but I was still hoping for like a cave entrance that was like a little bit small. So that it's like a tunnel that leads to a larger cave entrance. So it's a lot more manageable to get in. So that I don't have to water bucket to the bottom of it. Just you know, just that. I can also just take up strip mining. However, I do want to just find a cave and collect some beginner iron, which, as far as I can tell right now, it's a lot easier said than done. Okay. Just gotta fake out. That's fine. I'm not about to cry. You're about to cry. Yeah, it's nice frolicking through these fields, but the only problem is that I'm actually trying to look for something, and these petals getting in my eyes is not very nice. Is there a lumberjack around here? Maybe he can lend me an iron axe. That would be very nice. Faked me out again. You know, maybe I should just go cave diving. Never mind. This thing... I would have thought that this thing would open up to a deeper cave, but never mind. That it faked me out again. That was a double fake out, dude. Oh wait, in here. Never mind. Another fake out. We got some coal in here, but the sad thing is that I don't have doors. You know what? We got a bigger mountain over. Oops. We got a bigger mountain over there. Why don't we try getting on top of that thing? See if we can find some iron on the side of it, because that definitely looks like it would have some minerals poking out of it. I also have to ask, is this a birch forest? This is an old growth birch forest. A vanilla forest inside of my modded mod pack. How unheard of. Alright, well, I didn't really get anything from that experience, except for some flowers that I can grind up into some color, but, next location, that mountain. Oh, this looks like a nice cave entrance. Multiple cave entrances, finally. I told you, I knew they existed all the time. I wasn't second guessing myself. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna get some torches. And, light this place up as I try to search for iron before nightfall. I don't know what creepy crawlies are gonna be lurking out throughout the night because, again, this is like a modded mod. This is a modded game. So, I kind of want to get back before nightfall. I should have slept before this. But, you know, it's too late now. There's a lot of coal here. Well, I just dug myself a coal mine. If this series ever develops to the point where I get a quarry, I'm thinking, like, how am I gonna go about that without completely throwing this world to like an industrial area? Because the best thing I can think of is simply mining out a quarry very far away. But that's not going to be good enough when I'm trying to build things at the spawn location and completely ruin the look and beauty of this natural life. The other option I have is to get better at naturalized building, which, you know, that's not something that you can just get good at. I don't think anything is something that you can just get good at. Oh no, it's nightfall. Or you know what? It's early enough. I'm just gonna make a break for it. Let's get out of here. So at least we know we have some good cave systems to go to in there. And who knows, there may be some good ones inside of the ground that we can go to as well. Haven't found any iron yet, which is kind of disappointing. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and I'll see all of you in the morning. Alright, well, it's morning time. I just gotta take a breath of fresh air, and it's raining. Well, that honestly kind of feels nice. This is just the placebo effect. I know that, but it feels nice on my skin. Thinking I'm trying to think what's the best order of business. I know what the best order of business is, but like when it comes to this world, what do I want to do for it? It's a bit of a tough question. So I got myself a set of stone tools. It's back to resource gathering inside of the cold, wet rain. What I'm also hoping to see is some patches of oh gosh. Damn, dude, you can't just sneak up on someone like that. Very creepy thing to do. So anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, what I was kind of hoping to look for as well is patches like these of random stone, except as some added minerals are in there as well. Is that a 5-block tall sugarcane? Is that something that the world is just allowing, or is that like a super rare sight to see? Because I've seen 4-block tall sugarcane, but I've never seen a 5-block tall sugarcane. Wow, damn it, I left my boat back over here. I stopped collecting my boat at first because it was just too annoying to pick it up without any tools, but I have tools now, so that's not a problem anymore. I don't know why it's weirdly difficult to find iron right now. I've never had problems like this before. Granted, though, I wasn't mining for it. I was just scavenging the local storage or structures around to get some. Which, you know what? Maybe I should do that. Instead of doing this the proper way, earning my stuff like a good gent, a good modern man, why don't I just pirate some from the local residents? So we have what looks to be a campsite. However, I don't think villagers are over there. I'm thinking that it's more likely that pillagers are over there. I'm liking the location of this island, so I might want to get that. I'm seeing another thing over here. Maybe, bruh, if I'm seeing this and this, I'm starting to think it's more of like a village type of thing. However, again, I don't want to speak too soon because I have been wrong before. So yeah, I think this looks like it could possibly be like a trailer or something, so I'm gonna head over to that thing and see if I can get like some wheat or something. Probably not gonna find some iron unless I'm lucky or something. Alright, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna start needing to get some food because I forgot about food. I'll get a temporary source of food real quick. Alright, I have bread in here that I put in here for some reason. So I'm gonna take that with me. Time being, while I'm gone, I hope you're just gonna be cooking and nothing else. Okay, so I was right, it was a trailer. Now, hopefully I'm right about there being good stuff in here, because that would be really nice. I'm gonna throw a torch in here for good measure. I'm gonna take wheat. I'll take that any day because I'm really hungry right now. I don't have a very good food source, and I got a fishing rod. Yay! I got melon seeds. I'm taking all of these either way, but I was hoping for something better. Though I can't really ask for much from a trailer like this. I don't think I can ask for very much from a ruins thing either. So, hang on a second. Storyteller. Find your first ruins. Maybe you can find some leads here. Hang on a second. Is there suspicious gravel here? Wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's... Is that suspicious gravel, or is that just some weird looking gravel? It says up in the corner that it's just gravel. But that looks like some weird gravel. It doesn't look the same as these other two. It's weird. Should I start, like, digging in here or something? Or... What am I supposed to do here? I think the only thing I can do is just move on, because I don't necessarily want to just start digging here, so I'm not. I'm starting, you know, I think this might just be suspicious gravel and the thing might not be picking up on it, though I highly doubt that. So I'm just gonna leave that for now and come back later with one of those brush things. Here's one of those random patches of minerals that I was talking about earlier. I'm hoping to find one of these with like some iron or something. Oh, we got our first Wade stone. There we go. Takes enchantment levels to get to one place to another. In case those of you who didn't really know. All right, what's the next place here? I want to get to this house right over there. Yeah, it's right. It's right there. It's not easy to see inside of these forests again. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say forests? I meant to say grass plains. Legitimate mistake, by the way. But I thought it was. Now I think about it, it's pretty funny that I call this a forest because I can't see anything. Now, this is a very 2013-esque house. So, so it has a very unique interior. I can only guess that this is like, I don't know, some kind of restaurant or something. That's the only thing that makes logic inside of my brain right now. What's in here? There was nothing in there. I'm just being an asshole now. Well, I got 8 bricks and something on my conscience. What is that? That's just a well. I don't think there's actually anything inside of the wells, so I'm just gonna move on. All right. Well, I'm gonna start sprinting back home because nightfall is coming. And too bad that there was not a too bad there wasn't a bed inside of that cafe. What do you mean people don't live inside of their jobs? That's what somebody told me. That's what I thought was gonna happen inside of preschool. What do you mean people don't sleep at their jobs? Well, they're at the school every day. Why don't they live there? You know, this is kind of scary. Just freaking jumping around, not being able to see. Because I might just like jump into the nearest ravine. It's kind of scary because I actually have to book it back home right now. I've been lucky to not run into any monsters. There it is. Don't knock me into the hole, please. Is that pink sheep? Uh-oh. Alright, that was a risky jump. No, please leave me alone. Where's my house? Is my house not over here? Oh no, I think I went too far. Oh right, I have to like cross the water or something, right? Oh yeah, there's my house. Please nothing sneak up behind me. Please don't have a trident, sir. I really don't want to die so close to my house. Alright, well, I came back on 2 hearts. I'm surviving out here, boys. Okay, that was intense. Not really. My ADHD and autism combo was the only thing keeping me from panicking inside of that situation. So, it's a plus side for me. Score for my fellows. Alright, I'm gonna turn all of this into bread. There we go. Oh, but why didn't you breed some animals with it? I don't care about animals right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna, like, make a livestock farm. I still didn't get iron, dude. Come on. Alright, what was the next place? So I found ruins that can probably track back to some place, supposedly thanks to a achievement. But while that's intriguing, it doesn't really cough up anything, unless I'm supposed to dig inside of it and find like a treasure map or something. But I don't want to get too hasty with that in case I accidentally ruin something. So I'm just gonna try to explore elsewhere for now. So I guess I'm gonna go further down this river and down to over here, which looks something like a cemetery right here, which is taking up this entire chunk surprisingly well. You see that? Right there. It has like that corner of the chunk to that corner of the chunk to that corner. Like it's perfectly inside of that chunk. That's a bit weird. Is that like random chance, or is it designed like that? Is that lore based? I don't know why my mind is wandering with that, but let's head down river to see what's over there. Oh look, it was a pink sheep that I saw earlier. All right, let's move on. Well, there's the 5-block tall sugarcane again. I'm starting to think that's just a normal thing. It's looking good inside the horizon over there. As far as I can tell, that's just a forest, though. I'm looking for structures. Well, there's a ruins right over there. I think that's something that I probably saw on the minimap. No, because that's over here. I was only looking over here, so I guess I can make a quick stop. Is that something up there? No. How do I, that made like an illusion to my eyes. I thought that there was like a house up there. All right, so there's a well right over here. I don't think the well has anything. Be kind of weird if that had like a secret in it or something. Yeah, no, I think that this is just a well. All right, moving on to the ruins. Okay, so this looks like something that I would see straight out of The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, well, it's just about what I expected. Some ruins. We got some more ruins over here. Hang on a second. Are these the exact same ruins? Yeah, it is. No, it's not, but like you know what I mean. It's pretty much the same. Alright, you know what? I gotta test something. If I break this, I was right. It made a weird sound. That was suspicious gravel. Alright, well, it's kind of disappointing that I lost that one, but I mean, hey, I had to test, okay? That's not giving me good vibes that this is like a villager outpost or something, but well, I see a zombie in the minimap. I only see a zombie in there. So who knows? It might be safe, but I'm also not on the same level, the same Y level as that place. So there's a good chance that I'm just not seeing some of the mobs in there. Like that zombie is inside of the cave. All right, let's get up here and see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, they just spawned on the minimap. Yes, I'm right. That is just a bunch of pillagers. Okay. Gonna walk away from that situation. Holy crap. When those popped up on the minimap, that genuinely frightened me. These are some thick trees over here. Holy crap. And, a lumberjack cut down about, 2% of a singular tree. Is there some iron inside of this cliff? Doesn't seem like it. There's some apples hanging off the trees, which is really cool. All right, where was that cemetery that I was looking for? Is this a cemetery? All right, well, it's not a cemetery. It's another pillager thing, but at least there's still something to see over there. I'm not messing with the pillagers, for those of you who got the wrong idea. Oh, is this like a prison area? Alright, you know what? I'm checking this place first because I want to be able to run away. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to run away, but I want to make sure that there's nothing left untouched before I do that. I'm pretty sure that is just a prison, though. I would imagine that there's still pillagers walking around in there, but still. Well, there's some more bricks, and that's about it. Oh, there's like some kind of water temple over there where I can go scavenge. And a boat right over there that I can go see what's up. And something way off into the distance, which looks kind of like a watchtower or something. Alright, well, I see LA's in— wait a minute, there's villagers in there. Hang on a second. You guys keeping villagers captive in here? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me— are you guys like evil oh, no. Okay, oh, no, I'm wrong. There's just villagers in the cells. I thought you guys were in the cells. Alright, well, one thing is nice. They cannot get to me. Because they're locked behind here, so no need to run away. That's nice. Actually, can I like cheat this a little bit by standing right here, breaking that, and grabbing stuff in here? I can. There's nothing good in here, but you know, it's nice that I can do that. All right, well, I'm gonna stop cheating. Oh God! Nope, running. I wanna run. Okay. That was close. Okay, well, I did need to run after all. Haha, you guys can't get me. Alright, well, that was frightening. Okay, heading back home. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see what that water temple is all about. I'm a little worried that there's gonna be like a drowned with a trident right over there. But, if I do remember correctly, because I have encountered that guy as well. Same thing with that guy. I've encountered all three of these structures before, but they usually have some level of good resources in them, and that means iron, like guaranteed chance of iron. So I'm looking at the minimap right now. It doesn't seem like there's any drowns in here. Just getting here. We got some gold. I'm not gonna bother grabbing things that I don't need at the moment. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, cool. We're back above water. It's gonna be a bit more difficult to get up here though. I'll just use wood for now. Alright, what's in you? Some more gold. I'm starting to think that there's just gold in here. Yeah. Just gold. Nothing that I actually need at the moment. Just gold. Oh, and that's the top of this thing. Alright, we still have that place to check. I'm a lot less hopeful that that has iron in it, though. So don't get your hopes up, fellows. Alright, so there's a villager over here. That was pretty much expected. So, no surprise about that. We got some food over here. I hope you don't mind stealing everything you have to survive. Do you mind that? No, okay, great. Jesus, dude. Have you fished at all? I guess you did, but at the very same time, you should have more catches than just this. Here we go. Iron. Finally. Okay, so it might be a little tough getting back to the house because it's nighttime and I'm in the middle of the ocean instead of a pretty unfamiliar place. Heck, I can't even see the tower from over there. I'm pretty far outside of the render distance, right? This is the original tower, and this is my house right here. And yeah, we're not in the best position, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult getting home. All I need to do is pray that a trident does not pierce a hole in the bottom of my boat. I just got a floating block of grass. But why? It's so weird. Alright, well, I'm back home, and I expected that to go very wrong, but it actually turned out okay. Now, we got some iron. I'm starting to think that I'm gonna have to start a strip mine, so I'm gonna be building a house with a corkscrew in it that leads to like the bottom of the world. Alright, I'm just gonna put all of my minerals in there, including my iron and coal, and that's the mineral chest, and I gotta put that in there too. Oops, not in this. It's probably gonna be like the vegetation chest, I guess. I don't really know what to call this. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there too. You know, I'm just gonna make this like a weird chest for now. And the most important part about this journey is that I actually got food during this. That was a very big need. Alright, so overall, I consider that a massive success. I didn't build anything at all, but I did manage to do a lot of exploring, a lot of gathering, and I've cemented a plan for next time. I'm gonna build a house, build a corkscrew that goes to the bottom of the world, and who knows, I may even upgrade it or do something a little bit different, like bubble elevator. Actually, that's a lot better. I'm gonna do that instead. But I think that concludes this episode for today. I want to go to sleep because I'm a little tired, and I will see you guys next time. Though next time, I hope you know and remember that I am still sworn to secrecy.